Zach Harper versus Ethan Strauss in another edition of Take the Bacon. Today's subject, should NCAA players be paid?
First of all, I wanted to say, when you say inside-out move, calling back to what we were just talking about, I instantly think of Allen Houston, and I think that means I'm officially old. I'm officially old as of today. Secondly, in the news, we've recently had this scandal at the U, and it's dominating a lot of coverage because it's very salacious. There are all sorts of details like prostitutes and whatnot, the kind of thing that makes this burrow into the news cycle like a hungry tick and makes it not leave for a while. A lot of people are sort of ignoring how the basketball program is implicated, and I think an underplayed part of everything that's going on is that people approach the issue of whether or not we should pay athletes as something that's stagnant and philosophical. Either you believe they should be paid or not, without analyzing how the ground is changing. Because there's more money in this than ever before. Recently, the ACC and the Pac-10, soon to be Pac-12, signed just gargantuan TV contracts with the Pac-10/12, tripling its rights fees. And so if there's more money in this than ever before, and the money keeps growing, then that's just going to fuel this black market economy. And I think that means that you just have to pay the players some way, somehow. And I'd say the sooner rather than the later would be preferable. What do you think, Zach?
Not that this doesn't happen already, but I think the ground you get into when you talk about paying players is, everyone's going to have this set amount of money. It's going to be small, but it'll be enough to get them through. And boosters are just going to come in and fudge the numbers and give them a lot more money than is on the books. And not that that doesn't happen now, but I think you're just opening it up to make it just a lot more prevalent and a lot easier to do. I think the thing you compromise with is you let the players get a part-time job on campus or a part-time job off campus or something, and just try to regulate it a lot better and try to investigate a lot more to keep that kind of underhanded, under-the-table money exchange a lot less prominent than it is.
Beckley is responding in the queue that playing basketball is their full-time job. I think that would be the counter-argument, is that these kids are taking up so much of their time entertaining us, being professional basketball players in essence. It would be difficult for them to juggle that along with being a student, Zach. So I don't think that would work.
Oh my God.
But
how does anyone ever juggle a job with being a student? If only one person could ever try that, that would just be something to do.
Look, they can't all be like John Starks pursuing a basketball dream while bagging groceries. I think only a few men.
Nobody wants anybody to be like John Starks.
That's my second dated 90s Knicks reference of the show. Look, I feel like, as Dr. Malcolm says in Jurassic Park, life will find a way and payment will find a way, and it's just better. It's better if we get more of that out
there.
Don't
you dare quote Jurassic Park.
Oh, I did.
One, I guarantee I watched that movie more times in the last week than you have in your entire life. And two, you know what they do get? They get a free education, and whether they choose to use that or not is on them.
Oh.
But they already get compensation, and that I just don't have I don't see why they need more.
A free education. I mean,
all right.
A lot of these kids.
Okay. I've scored the argument. Tony Reale style. I've been here slicking back my hair, getting ready to drop my judgment on you guys.
That's a nice shirt.
I appreciate Thank you. You know what? I actually got this for Christmas. It is really comfortable. This is what I wore the first show. Trivia, bringing it back for this important episode. But back to the competition here. Ethan, the main knock I had on you is that you had a Starbucks mug, and this is going to be a recurring issue with me for the rest of the show. I don't support that, and if you're going to have a coffee mug and be a hipster, you need to have a organic...
ESPN's own glass.
Yeah, okay.
Company man.
Oh, ESPN's own glass. All right. But the problem is, Zach, your argument didn't really go anywhere, and fundamentally, I agree that with Ethan that there needs to be a total overhaul in the system. So once again, I want to be withholding the bacon from Zach. Ethan.
Rigged.
Yeah.
See?
Vegetarian
Rigged.
bacon.
Rigged.